McManus for the tie, 34. And this one is good, and this one ends in the second highest scoring tie game in NFL history.
It comes down to, on Sundays, coming out here and performing.
We have a lot of talent on this team. Happy to get back to work, find out how great we could be.
We've shown what we're about, and we're playing very well. We got to be consistent every day, whether it's practice, games. Every time we touch the field, we got to be consistent. We still got a long season ahead of us, and I still know what type of team we are.
Hey everybody, welcome to Total Packers with Matt LaFleur, presented by Software One. Larry McCarren along with the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. And Matt, whether the bye comes early, late, or in between, I would think one of the top priorities is getting healthy or healthier. Where do things stand in that regard?
Well, I think we can check that box. We definitely have gotten healthier over the bye. That's the expectation for most teams. And our guys came back with the right mindset and are ready to go.
Matt, if we could go unit by unit with a kind of a post-bye status report, and offensively, you're coming off a 40-point game, 489 yards. I would think things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, we've done a lot of good things offensively. I think it's just more or less the consistency, which you're always searching, and it will definitely help us getting back a couple of our offensive linemen, I think, in that regard.
Did the running game take a major step forward in the second half of the Cowboy game? I mean, Josh Jacobs rushes 14 times for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. And in the overtime, Emanuel Wilson, 29 yards on 3 carries. Progress, right?
Yeah, I think so. And we're going to have to build upon that, I think, moving forward. So one thing that you always want to get that run game going to open up everything else.
Defensively, Matt, you opened the season with 3 winning performances, a lot of times dominating performances, and then in Dallas, not so much. Is there any explaining that, or just a case of a red-hot quarterback as your opponent?
Yeah, I mean, you got to give Dallas a ton of credit. I think that's as good as I've ever seen Dak play, and he is playing at an MVP-type level this year. And I thought for the first half, the majority of it, we played really solid defense. It's just obviously the tail end of the half, and then going into the second half, it wasn't up to our standard. And I think one of the things that we're really working hard at is we've got to find a way to generate takeaways.
Speaking of which, you have 2 interceptions, no recovered fumbles. As a matter of fact, no forced fumbles. And considering the emphasis you guys have placed on doing just that since day one, or maybe even going back to OTAs, it's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. You never know when they're going to come, and you just got to stay consistent with it in your effort in terms of attacking the football. And we've played some pretty good quarterbacks up to this point in the season, guys that traditionally have taken care of the football. So hopefully we can get that thing to change here moving forward.
Special teams, of course, the headline act is the block kicks. But other than that, overall, how are you looking at that end of things?
Well, I think there's definitely room for improvement there. Certainly, you can't have those catastrophic type plays. The blocks were killer in both those situations. I think our specialists have done a pretty good job up to this point, and we're going to need that moving forward.
Okay, this week you have the 2-3 Bengals coming to town, and without Joe Burrow, they got an issue at quarterback, but they still have some named players like Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and on defense, got Trey Hendrickson, who's one of those game wreckers that causes you to lose sleep.
They certainly do. The combination of the receiving core is, you could put that up against anybody in the National Football League. So they're always capable of taking a slant and taking it 80 yards to the house. So you just got to make sure that you play sound, fundamental football defensively. And then Trey, you mentioned him. He is a game wrecker, a guy that you have to be aware of where he's aligned on every play and make sure that we get multiple hands on him on every play.
Thank you, Matt. 4.9 yards per carry. That is really good. And that is Emanuel Wilson. He joins us next.
Honestly, I just go out there and be like, man, I got a job to do and just try to make a play. So I just try to protect 10 the best way I can and go out there and make plays.
Get Wilson into the secondary.
When the opportunities come, I just try to take advantage of it. That's it. It's in the passing game, running game. When your number's called, go out there and show them what you can do and make them remember your name.
It is Emanuel Wilson making men miss.
Total Packers with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by your local Chevy dealers. Nicolay Law, the law firm winning for Wisconsin. Amplify Health by Bellin and by Johnsonville. Welcome back. This one-on-one is brought to you by Brew Pub, lots of matzo pizza.
Get Wilson into the secondary. What a run in space, Emanuel Wilson.
Coming out of the bye, you guys are 2-1-1. Now, how are you feeling about that? How do you feel about your football team?
I feel like we got pretty confidence in us. The first 2 weeks we started off well. We played the Browns, just the little details that kind of killed us, and details killed us against the Cowboys as well. So I just say we just got to come back this weekend dial in.
I think it's a tremendous compliment to you that the coaches trust you explicitly. I mean, crunch time, end of the Dallas game. Who's out there? Emanuel Wilson.
Honestly, I just go out there, man, I got a job to do and just try to, execute everything. And even if the ball's in my hand, to try to make a play. So I just try to protect 10 the best way I can and go out there and make plays.
Emanuel Wilson making men miss.
Do you feel like you've grown as a receiver?
I ain't gonna say I've grown as a receiver, but, when the opportunities come, I just try to take advantage of it. That's it. Is in the passing game, running game. When your number's called, go out there and show them what you can do and make them remember your name.
Wilson all the way in for his first NFL touchdown.
You said you're not going to say you grew as a receiver. Where do you think you have grown? This is year 3.
Year 3. Going back to my rookie year, it was pretty rough coming from a D2 school, adjusting it to the NFL. But I feel like I've grown, learning the playbook and learning how fast other teams play and how fast the league operates in general. So I feel like I've just grown tremendously from that.
Emmanuel, what's it going to take for this team to get where it wants to go? What do you think is important now that the bye week is history and you got a long stretch run in front of you?
Really just downline and focus on the little details, eliminate penalties, and just playing physical on all 3 phases of the ball.
Hey, dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Final question for you. Why did you change your number from 31 to 23?
I just felt like I just needed to change for myself. Coming to year 3, I felt like I just needed something different. I even changed my house around, for me spiritually. I just wanted to become different.
Okay. Check out, Total Packers with Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur with.
Hold this up too.
Okay.
My name is
Okay. My name is Tucker Kraft.
I'm Josh Jacobs.
Hey, it's Elton Jenkins here.
I am tapping in with Total Packers Television with
Matt LaFleur. And you're watching Total Packers with Matt LaFleur.
So,
Welcome back. This week's Chalk Talk is brought to you by Network Health. It's sure not your father's screen pass or even your uncle who's starting to gray. Back in my day, a screen pass was both guards in the center, blocking for a few counts, letting the guy go, and then sneaking out to the flat with a running back who caught a short pass, then everybody takes off upfield. To that, the Packers say, boring. The Packers screened the Cowboys to death, and they did it with panache, or perhaps you say panache, whatever. Tucker Kraft setting up like he's pass protecting. No, he's not. He spins out of that, catches the ball, and we've got a screen going. Rasheed Walker, Elton Jenkins, Dontavian Wicks. So, you know, Tucker, he's a little different. He's one of those dudes that runs towards the danger. Just what he does. And he breaks a tackle, and then he's going to take on 3 Cowboys at the goal line. 1, 2, and 3. It's a 16-yard gain. It's 1st and goal at the 1. I thought he scored. Next example, the Packers have Savion Williams running a shallow crosser. He makes the catch, and it's a good play, but it's going to get better. Look what's going on downfield. The Packers are forming up a screen with Romeo Doubs, Malik Heath, John Fitzpatrick, and Chris Brooks. All those guys getting to their blocks, executing their blocks, and Savion Williams runs tough for another 16 yards. We're not through. On this one, Savion goes in motion across the formation, reverses field, and they fake the around to him. Meanwhile, Emanuel Wilson is going across the formation in the other direction. Jordan Love hits him with the pass, and by golly, you know what? We got another screen going. Elton Jenkins, Sean Ryan, Romeo Doubs, and as Emanuel gets going downfield, he picks up more blocking. Tucker Kraft, Dontavian Wicks, and Emanuel is going to rumble 25 yards, and a 9-play, 68-yard touchdown drive is officially underway. The old screen pass, it's been around forever, and it's never looked better. Total Packers with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by Network Health, your Wisconsin Toyota dealers, Software One, and by Fox Communities Credit Union.
My name is Ben. What's your name? Today we're hosting a camp. We're going to run through some football drills, have a good time, and just enjoy our day.
Excited for some football today?
Touchdown! 1, 2, 3, go, back, go! This is just a great opportunity to give back to the community, work with the local school, and just give back. Have a fun day, kind of drop whatever you got going on in life and just come out here and enjoy it. Being able to come out here and play football and get to do what we did as kids, it's always good to have a full circle moment. Go, back, go! Go, back, go!
Josh Jacobs is different. He brings juice and explosiveness to his offense that you love to see.
His commitment to everything he does, everything is just A+.
Josh Jacobs, what a running back.
He's the guy that can do it all. What makes him so dynamic.
He runs, he just doesn't want to go down.
Jacobs in beast mode.
When you're going to tackle a guy like that, I think defenders don't know if he's going to juke you, run you over, run past you, stiff arm you, all those things. Like, he can do a little bit of everything.
Fighting his way, end zone, touchdown!
He's going to find that sweet spot in the line of scrimmage. He need to make somebody pay.
He's another guy that when he gets the ball, good things are going to happen.
Time to talk about difference makers and game changers. And looking at the first 4 games, Matt, it all starts with the quarterback. Jordan Love completing 69% of his passes, 8 TDs, just 1 interception, and a quarterback rating of 113. And he's mobile, averaging almost 5 yards a carry. And I get the sense it's not all about the numbers. In fact, it's a small part of it. His leadership is so outstanding.
Yeah, he's so consistent in everything he does, and I think you're really seeing the difference this year versus last year. He's healthy, he's able to move around, he's making plays with his legs, he's extending plays, and he's really playing high-level football right now, and I would expect him to get better as the season progresses.
Defensively, our difference maker and game changer is Micah Parsons. And I got to be honest, live time in Dallas, I thought he had kind of a quiet night, and then I looked at the film. He gave those guys fits. He was impactful all over the place.
Yeah, and he's drawing a lot of holdings that don't always get called. So
at the end of that game?
It just is what it is. You got to keep playing through it, but certainly we felt his impact. It's led to a lot of opportunities for other guys on the line.
On special teams, Daniel Wheeling is off to a terrific start. Let's see his numbers here. 51 plus average, 42.9 net, 4 inside the 20. He is a difference-making, game-changing punter.
He can flip the field when we need him to, that's for sure. And I always joke with him, I just don't want to use him in that aspect. We want him to come out there and hold for our PAT field goal, but Daniel does a great job. That's a big reason why we extended him.
Thank you, Matt. Coming up, the last word from the coach. Don't go away.
Here at the Packers vs. Cancer kickoff initiative.
Here to accept a check on behalf of Notre Dame and 2 cancer survivors.
It's great to be here, great to support. We're all excited for what this is doing for everybody, and know we're supporting a good cause.
He hands it off to his left. He's running.
The Packers and Amplify Health by Bellin are featuring an exclusive hat for Packers versus Cancer. Join the fight today and help the Vince Lombardi Cancer Foundation. Visit PackersProShop.com. The Last Word with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by Nicolay Law, the law firm winning for Wisconsin. Welcome back. Time for the last word from the coach. And Matt, this is more of an observation. That first practice back after the bye, I'm watching the team and the players, glad to see the players. Instead of a couple days away, it looked like they've been away a couple months. Just really happy to see each other. Coaches happy to see the players. Players happy to see the coaches. I mean, that is an atmosphere conducive to success. And to be honest, you have everything to do with it. I mean, aren't you happy with the group you got?
Well, I think it all starts with bringing in great people, and we definitely value character in our organization, and I'm certainly appreciative of that. It's definitely, there's going to be ups and downs in every NFL season. You got to have people that are willing to work together and get along and just continue to fight to get a little bit better, and I think we got that group right with us.
Matt, thank you, and best of luck against the Bengals, and thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.